We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Open Gate Show for Saturday, January 28th. So the root of all evil, money, has again showed its prominence of that fact. A lot of people turn fools by taking other people's money without the consideration that they'll get caught. It's just a matter of time. Societies all over the world, each day, money is the forefront in their minds. As you open your door or your gate to go outside, you'll start spending money. That's how it is. It can't be changed. Subscribe to the Open Gate Show, where you listen, you learn, and you win. 10 races tomorrow, starting approximately 10:30 a.m. First race, 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs. 8 were declared. It's a non-restricted, mainly condition race for native red 4-year-olds and up. Number 1, Premier Identity. Even Money favorite and last, who got caught up going to the forefront of the pace setters too early in a very slow half mile. When the race quickened, she was left flat-footed and I think still ran well to stay on to be third, 3 3/4 lengths behind eventual winner Prince Quality and run on and closer is Surety. But now, where Connections should have learned from that. And in that case, I'm expecting an improved display for this horse to be in the top 2. Number 2, Select Me, ran okay last out. That was out the straight. And now stretching out around the turn. Could be fit now. Well, could be fitted now for her to show her best tomorrow. Number 4, Millennium Star, will be on the lead as she showed some speed in the last 2 starts. And both of those were improved effort. Number 5, King Air, the speeders in the lineup, and already done well at the third trip of 7 furlongs on the 17th of December, when leading all the way and fought on resolutely up to the furlong point before out-of-class horse, Northern Lady, just campered away, beating King Air by 5.5 lengths, with number 8 Air, a Surety, 1.5 behind King Air. Stable, well, this horse is going to a different stable, so we'll see what happens. Number 6, Another Brother, could be more focused for this, as she got a pipe opener coming off a lengthy layoff. Could be made fitter though. Number 8, Surety, has assured a piece of the purse in last 12 starts and should do so again. I'm taking number 1 though, Premier Identity. From number 2, Select Me, could go either way. Number 6, Another Brother. Number 8, Surety. Second race is for 5-year-olds and up, with an optional claim in 150 to 180,000. With native at 6-year-olds who has only won one race. 7 declared, 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 1, Dallas, gets Robert Haldane. Very interesting. No published work out on this one. So the tote board will show you how much stable confidence this horse has. Number 3, Powder Princess, beaten by number 7, Storm Valley, easily on the 16th of on the 18th rather of December, going 5.5 furlongs. Para Princess is going to be by 7 lengths. And haven't, well, it's one of two here with the best form cycling this race. This 10-year-old has looked in good condition recently, but beauty for a party is one. But other than that, she needs to get into the winner's closure ahead of Storm Valley. Number 4, Fire Apart, been earning and will do so again. Number 5, Avery and Anne, the youngest in this lineup. Let's see what youth will do. Number 7, Storm Valley, got beat by an out-of-class five furlong straight horse in Contractor. Should do well enough to fight this out and prevail. Number 7, Storm Valley. That's my selection for number 3, by the Princess. Number 1, Dallas. Number 4, Fiery Path. Third race, 8 declared. 1 mile or 1,600 meters they go. It's a main special weight for Chio's native bred. Number 2, Noisy Lady, probably to board from the Fianna camp after the 2022 sales in early December. Stretching out now to a mile, may contest the pace, but will falter. I think this race is a schooling to know more about this horse. The 3, Loyal Action, ran twice when he showed value. Gets first time Lasix and figure to show how much improved this horse has become since the last 2 races. There's a possibility that this horse will create a mild upset. Number 5, King Princess Talisi, a low exotic placing on the board is her best hope. Number 6, Big Guy in Thesky, had lots of support in both career starts. There are lots of pies in the sky, and if you can see one, then you can try to reach for it. I hope you know what I mean. Number 7, Rhythm Buzz. Nice to see Buzz Nightmare progeny, a Buzz Nightmare progeny getting a distance of ground. Well, as I mentioned before, it has to go that the dam line from War Chant is the predominant gene for this horse to get this journey comfortable. Andrea Powell chose to ride this one instead of number 3, Loyal Action. Interesting switch. Number 8, Modern Miracle, get first time figure 8 and should get an exotic place. Number 7, Rhythm Buzz, or it could be number 3, Loyal Action. Number 6, Big Guy in Teskey. Number 8, Modern Miracle. 4th race, 5 furlong straight or 1,000 meters straight for 3 and up. It's a claiming race, $800 to $1 million. That's the range. 7 declared, number 1, Lightning McQueen, should run well again, even though up in claim, as he has ran against most of the top ones here and got beat, and at times he bettered those. Number 2, Secret Traveler will be closing fast, but not expected to get to the front before 2 or 3 here. Number 4, Shaboom. Kevin Foster was the one who came nearest for this horse to win on the 26th of November. In that, out of the last 10 starts, one time he rode this horse, she ran on. That was a mile when the pace collapsed. Lots of speed here, and she could boom. Number 5, Run With Me. Last twice he ran out the straight. Both were very good displays, where one was a close defeat by number 1, Lightning McQueen. Run With Me won very easily in last, and bears to have a very good chance of making this 2 in a row. Number 6, Versatile Vision, fit well with these, and meets recent nemesis that she ran against the last 3 times. Run With Me was one should do well. And the 7th Stranger Danger was in front of Rum With Me the last time this horse ran on the 15th of January, going 5 furlongs straight, and was drawn in the inner, closed to get within a neck of special clearance, like McQueen with a neck behind. Better draw now, and the Dawkins rides again. Tricky race, top 5. Number 5, Rum With Me. Number 6, Versatile Vision. Number 7, Stranger Danger. Number 1, Lightning McQueen. And number 2, that's number 2, the Secret Traveler to close for a minor slot. We go for a break, and when we come back, we'll get to race 5.
We all know the benefits of drinking water and keeping the body hydrated. Drinking alkaline water helps improve the blood's viscosity, which in turn helps the blood flow more efficiently through the body. DK Spring Water is alkaline water. DK Spring Water, bottled at the head of the springs in pristine Buff Bay, Portland. Available in 280 milliliters, 500 milliliters, 1.5 liter and 5-gallon bottles. Call 627-9114 to order yours today. DK Spring Water. Taste it, know it, love it.
Welcome back to the Open Gate Show. Remember to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. If you don't know how, you can just ask anyone. Race 5 goes 6 furlongs of 1,200 meters. 9 horses were declared as chosen up, optional claiming $450,000 to $550,000. Also eligible are native bred 6-year-olds and up was only won 3 races, and imported 6-year-olds up who have only won twice. Number 1, Gentle Giant, not raced since 19th of November and was late on the starter for his intended seasonal debut on the 2nd of January. Well, Trainer Darby excels with claiming horses, and you need to remember that. He has another entry here for owner Rafael Garner, who owns this Gentle Giant as well. Number 2, Step in Front, seen in very good condition and takes a notch down in claim at her favorite route and will definitely be in the thick of things. Number 3, Bin Laden, best number 2, Step in Front. On the 15th of October, going 6 furlongs last season. Bin Laden working well, but why did trainer Fitzroy Glispie drop this horse to 400,000? Well, he's the only entry here to have braved getting an extensive workout, and that was the 21st of January, Saturday, when he stood 6 furlongs 1, 22 and 2/5. For Ryan Darby. Number 4, SS Soup, surprising. Well, it surprised me the last time he ran. He ran very well. Let her surprise me twice. Number 5, For Velocity, could get in the top 5 somewhere. Number 6, Lala Diva. Anthony Thomas remains. Number 7, Fierce. Last one out the straight against Better. That was on the 27th. No, sorry, no. It's not the 27th. It wasn't the straight. Actually, it's on the round course. The 27th of August, going 5 furlongs round. Close to beat True Bravado and Old King Cole. No one claimed this horse when he went for 400,000 and last. Well, he's up a notch now and could do well again at this race out the straight. Number 8, Devontae may earn a low exotic spot. Hard race to figure out. But let me take a chance. I'm taking number 2, Step in Faith, for number 3, Bin Laden. Number 5, For Velocity. Number 7, Fierce. Number 6, Lala Diva. But more can be looked at. Any horse from post position 1 to 8 can win. We're at race 6, and this race has attracted 9 horses. It's a chosen up optional claim race, total 250,000, and a native at 6-year-old up who has only won twice, and imported 6-year-old up who has only won once. 1100 meters or 5.5 furlongs. That's the distance of this race. Number 2, Wife Says So. This wife is being divorced from owner, trainer, breeder Ian Prasad Barn. Should be a good claim, even to go to stud, as the breeding season starts 3 weeks, and this horse is bred by Bird Identity out of Keeping the Faith by Bellamy Road. Should have a very good chance of winning this. Number 5, Stormy Lady, youthful mare who is played with unsoundness, looking okay in the mornings and could get on the board. Number 6, Falkland, one of the best bred horse in the island presently racing, out of Fury Capcori by All Is in the Moon by Kate Blanco. This horse is bred to go forever. Plummets to $250,000 is shocking. Well, and cutting back in distance, well, let's see. But don't discount Falkland. Remember that. Number 7, Julie Jones gets Prince Older. Number 9, Uncle Wall has speed. Number 2 for me, Wife Says So. From number 6, Falkland. Number 5, Stormy Lady. Number 9, Uncle Wall. 7th race, named in honor of Alexander Hamilton. This gentleman, he gave the lands where Caymanas Park is situated for horse racing. He and his wife did a lot for our local horse racing, and they teamed with another lady, trainer Highland Clickett, to really do some wonderful works from Caymanas Estates. Maybe he will be watching this race. I'm just talking. Anyway, may Alexander Hamilton's soul be at peace with the Almighty. This race goes a mile or 1,600 meters. 5 were declared. And this race 7. Number 1, I've Got Magic, should set the pace and hold these at bay. Number 2, Mini Showman will try closing with a finished thought and could get 2nd or 3rd. Number 4, Duke has been in the money. 40 of 64 career starts, really keeping himself going. Bred by Michael Bernard and once owned by he. Number 5, Laura Lucy, the sole female in this lineup, can only play Follow Me Boys if no magic is seen. Number 1, I've Got Magic. Number 4, Duke. Number 2, Miniature Man. Number 5, Laura is Lucy. Race 8 is a restricted imported chosen up who has not won 3 races rather, as well as native bred chosen and 4-year-olds who has not won 4 races. 8 declared, 5.5 furlongs or 1,100 meters. Number 1, Our Angel, the 2022 Oaks winner, comes to sprint off a long hiatus and a draws on the inner. We'll need this race for a near future engagement, I'm thinking. Number 2, Is That a Fact? First of 6 U.S. imported horses in this race. 4 of these belongs to the stables of Jason Acosta, including this horse. Facing some useful set and has to improve to win. Number 4, Luxor, ran a clinker last time, 15th of January, with 5.5 furlongs this very trip. Drawn on the inside and got lots of support. Showed up in the early and failed to be 5th, 8 1/4 lengths behind Yellowstone champion Bubble and Thales in the company. Let's welcome back the recent People's Champion, Trevor Simpson. And this is his sole mount for tomorrow. Has a good winning chance, Luxor, as he is at present the class horse in this race. Number 5, Fred the Great, another importee from the Jason Acosta's barn. Jockey Halliday prefers this one over the more classified number 4, Lexel, even though this horse hasn't worked as his last work when he was beaten by his stablemate number 2. Is that a fact? I'm opined to think he is the better of the two. Number 6, Talona, has been earning her keep. Number 7, 15, Strata, nicely bred US importee by Brethren. Notice Katrina by First Jude. This stallion Brethren normally his progeny is normally improved, especially when they shows early use. Is very, very strange. The 2022 champion jockey, Dane Dawkins, is off. He rode his horse in all 3 career starts. Welcome to Planet Caymanas Park. System Treasure has a very good turn of foot and will run well. Number 6, Gilbert. Number 8, Gilbert is getting his act together and after 3 consecutive starts out the straight course last thrice he raced. Could be ready now, coming on the curve. Top 3, number 5, Fred the Great. Number 7, System Treasure. One of those I think will win. Number 4, Luxel, will run a very good race. Number 1, our Angel, should be classy enough to get a minor spot in the top 5, regardless of the draw and the shortened journey. Number 8, Gilbert, is one to watch for your exotics. We come to the penultimate race, race 9, 6 furlong traveling meters, 9 declared. The restricted allowance 5 for native bred 4s and up was only won twice, and imported 4s and up was only won once. Number 1, She's Fantastic, steps up to no winners of 3. 2 pluses on her. 1, she has a versatile style of running, and 2, is very light. Still, she's facing a tough set. Loves it fresh, that I can tell you. Number 2, Ultimate Machine, unbeaten so far, but even though up in grade, looks like a horse with a bit of talent. Will be up with the leaders, but has to improve for a win tomorrow. Number 4, Outbidder, back from a surgeon, looking improved in condition and the way, his motion, I think, has improved, and that's very, very important. Robert Allen goes 2.5 kilos or 2.5 kilos overweight to ride, says a lot for her. But again, this shows how our handicapping system is projected as a joke. Number 8, Lacrime gets the visor off for the first time in 15 career starts. Been training with what seems a serious purpose and will figure in the top 3. Number 9, KP Choice boasts a decent form cycle and should get a chance to show up in the reckoning. Top 5. Number 4, Outbidder. Number 8, Lacrima. Number 9, KP's Choice. Number 2, Ultimate Machine. Number 1, She's Fantastic.